Hello, 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 beautiful eclectic lights. Welcome to Agape Tarot. I am Donna, I'm a sensitive channeler, and this is an unexpected reading. I woke up this morning, oh, Spirit, with the song Mr. Bojangles. Oh my goodness. Not that I've never heard that song in my life, but wow, like I have not heard that song. And I can't even tell you. I was probably a young girl. Just bizarre. Anywho, as I do, I go down the rabbit hole. I always have. Matter of fact, I have a channel on Facebook that is Down the Rabbit Hole with the Green Witch that's been up since 2021. It's where we have in-depth conversations to not take things at face value, energy at face value, where we can see all paradigms of a subject and go deep within one subject becomes many subjects, which leads somewhere to some type of truth. So, I'm like, wait a minute. There's a movie, something with Mr. Jangles. So, of course, thank goodness for internet. And it's actually one of my favorite movies is The Green Mile. Mr. Jangles, the mouse. That mouse was crushed, hanging on to life, barely. And through the miracle that he was saved, it gave him extraordinary powers of long life. And I feel like Spirit wants me to talk about NDA. For some of you, whether it's you or a child or a sibling, someone that is in your close immediate realm has experienced an NDA, near-death experience, which has given them some great power, some insight, very intuitive, psychic. They probably speak with spirit. This is not something that is woo-woo or hasn't been proven. There's been a lot of studies on this. I've actually studied it myself, because I actually had a near-death experience. But also, too, I feel that for the majority, this is not going to be for everyone, the NDA, but for a majority, it is where you've had a very colorful life, one that has, gotten you to that rock bottom, that place of just feeling so broken. It's like Humpty Dumpty, how are we going to get put back together again? But I feel either you are in this process or you have gotten over that hurdle and you are living an extraordinary life. It is through the hardest and harshest conditions of life that has forged you into this magical, creative, extraordinary person with great insight. And you didn't have to have an NDA, but you have abilities. So we're going to see what you've gone through to get you to this point, and where are you now? What is going on in your life now that is so extraordinary? And this is long lasting. This is not something that is going to go away. It is here to stay. You know, you are going to last the test of time. So, let's go ahead and I feel like you were on a path of a life that was superficial, that was about, you know, okay, I'm just going to say it because this, you know, I grew up in the 80s. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, hard life. But, you know, everybody was doing it. It's superficial. It's, you know, I followed the crowd. I feel like you couldn't stand on your own. This teeter-totter, it's like if all the crowd is standing on this side and I'm standing on this side, that the crowd wins out. And I feel like that was the mentality, that was part of your reasoning, wanting to fit in, wanting to, you know, we have this infinity symbol, and this is the only deck, and Spirit always shows me what deck to get, that these coins are balanced. Usually you see an off balance, but yet they're separate because you really, it wasn't you, it wasn't your life's purpose. So even though you were following along, doing everything everybody was doing, you always still felt isolated, separated, never truly trying to fit, you know, fitting in. I feel like the choices that you've made in partners, friends, lovers, really took a toll on you. You know, I just see everything going up in flames, nothing lasting, everything short-lived. You know, you set a little campfire. If you're not adding wood to it, you know, and that's a pretty little fire, it's going to burn out quickly. So I feel like, you know, we've had our share of lovers, partners that didn't work out. Some, it could have been a marriage, friendships that didn't last because we were trying to fit that square peg in that round hole. Yeah. This is what I was saying about maybe there was a marriage, a commitment. Maybe you took that leap and tried to, you know, especially when there's times in life where we're trying to get it together and we're thinking this person will get us on the straight and narrow. This person will help, you know, get my life on a good track. But it was all for the wrong reasons. But I also feel like that this also indicates your spiritual journey, your soul's journey. That you weren't choosing that soul's journey. You were choosing what was available, what everyone else was doing, where everyone to fit in. We have the death card. This ended. This ended. This relationship, this marriage, they all ended. And it did not end well. Did not end well with that Three of Swords. A lot of heartache, a lot of, you know, betrayals in friendships, relationships, some even family. Yeah. We have the Emperor. This is a card of control. And it's funny that I said that energy of you trying to control a situation by maybe engaging in a high level commitment, as in marriage. That if I'm with this person, you know, and they were probably totally opposite, you know, nerdy, bookworm, kind of just not wild, not free like a stallion. They were comfortable, you know. But see, we have to feed both wolves, don't we? We can't just, because that's not soul's journey. You're supposed to have passion. You're supposed to have fire in your life. We need all of our elements. And I feel like you were trying to control your journey in a direction to where it would help to change you. But yeah, it was an illusion. It was the grand illusion, like Styx says, just a grand illusion. Spirit saying, you know, with this Lovers and it being a choice card, some of you may have even changed to the opposite sex or the same sex commitments, thinking that, you know, if you're a woman and maybe you were dating men and all men are the same, and maybe you went the opposite direction. Or if you're a man, went the opposite direction. I feel like you've always had to defend your energy, what was yours. I feel like a lot of people took from you. I just see a lot of these wands. Wands are powerful, right? If we think of Harry Potter, what they can do. And I feel like a lot of people were putting negative energy onto you, but also it's almost this combativeness, like these relationships always turned out bad, fighting, combativeness, always feeling like you had to defend your position, people always trying to make you feel small and that your opinion, your ideals, who you were as a person wasn't good enough. They never gave you acknowledgement. And this left you almost for dead. This, the Nine of Wands, wounded, wounded, wounded. These are all the wands that you use to defend yourself against all these other wands that came at you. But look at this. Oh my goodness, thank you, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles after that. It's like you persevered. You persevered, and there was some type of catalyst, some type of inner battle, struggle within yourself that turned it all around. You gained a lot of wisdom, and you worked on yourself to perfect your true self. And whether today you are standing alone or you have good, like-minded people acceptance, people that accept you just the way you are. These are the people who see you as you truly are because you're allowing yourself to be seen. You have stood the test of time. This old witch sits on her throne. She has gray hair. This is the wisdom. And all her abundance, everything that she has accumulated in life came from those hard knocks, came from all the wounds. And whether this is Queen of Pentacles or not, all queens are cups. They all are intuitive queens. This gave you a lot of insight, a lot of where I walk in the room and I can read it. I can look at you and I can feel your energy and know whether or not you're good or bad. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? And I don't know why I was picking up. We're not in Kansas anymore. No, we are not. You know, Kansas was too small for Dorothy. Dorothy wanted to explore. Dorothy wanted to get out in the great wide world and see what was out there. And I feel like you're taking on that energy where you can see all the wonderful possibilities and you're wanting to get out in that big world and see what magic that you can create. Exploring ideals of creativity, passions. But this is coming from the real you. And you know, when we are our most authentic, that is when we get the recognition. People see you for who you are. And I'm not saying this to brag, but damn it, I got men that are praising Allah, calling me, what was it today? In their culture, it wouldn't be a queen, it would be, I can't remember what he said, but it was like a queen in their culture, or an empress. And it's like, you know, I don't think I'm all that. But it's what they see. It is the energy that they see. The confidence that they see. Now, if people start bowing to me, I'm going to think, you know, what are they really seeing? Okay, enough of that. But this is you getting that recognition, just as I explained about myself. People see your light. People see. And it is powerful. Anybody that has ever gotten spiritually close to death, physically, emotionally, when they pull themselves out of a slump, out of that gutter, out of that rock bottom, do you know how much strength that takes? A lot. And if I had a hat, my hat would be going off to you. It takes a lot. I know. I'm a survivor. So, you are just incredible, and you should be very proud of yourself. So if you're getting all that attention, know it is your energy. Yes. Oh my goodness. We got the Ten of Cups. Emotional healing to the power of 10. This is also intuitiveness to the power of 10. This is you being able to manifest that amazing life. You have reshaped yourself. You have rebuilt yourself. Yeah. Sometimes I don't think that towers are devastating, but this was devastating. And you have rebuilt yourself, and now you are the light. You are the guiding light that is guiding others, who is the living embodiment and example of, if I can do it, you can do it. But this is also about shedding the light and seeing things clearly. Absolutely. And I said that before this card came out. Yeah, you know the fake. See, when we've gone through things, like a drug addict will know another drug addict. Whether it be an ex one or one that's still doing drugs. Because you've been in this energy, you've been superficially living life based on what everybody else is doing. You can smell this a mile away. You shed the light right on fake people, and you do not let those fake people in. Yeah. Nine of Swords. I'm hearing, you know what? I've had 10 swords in me before. I'm not going back. I'm not even going to let someone get to the 9. You know, they're out of here. We've gone through this. This is a releasing of the stress and worry, because we can see it, we can smell it, we can, you know, it's almost like they might as well be wearing a sign saying, I'm fake. And we don't have to worry and stress about that anymore. And then we got the 8 of Cups. I'm hearing that song from Kansas. Oh my goodness. It's that song that goes, I see my Marion walking away. Oh, how does the rest go? Because I know it is about, let me see. Oh my goodness. I'm just so blown away by that I can't think. Let me see. Okay. Kansas, I see my Marion walking away. I know that's not the name of the song. More than a feeling. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. And oh my goodness, I just seen 1-1 on the clock. It's like, you know, It's more than a feeling. And you will walk away from this any day of the week. You have come to this place of truly loving and accepting yourself, even the dark stuff, even the shadow side of ourselves that we go in and look at, or that we get reminded of. Because we know without that, without what we've gone through, we wouldn't be who we are today. In that beautiful agape love, unconditional love of self, and where we can love others, even these ones, even these fake ones. It don't matter. Doesn't mean that we have to be friends with them. Doesn't mean we have to hang out with them. But we love them because we can see ourselves and how we used to be in the past. This is moving to victory. A very balanced life of passion, fire, and groundedness. And this is going to bring you a long, lasting, victorious life, and you deserve it. So I am going to close this circle. Agape, thank you so much. Thank you, my angels, my guides. Guys, many blessings. Blessed be.